B.I. was one of the few idols that successfully came back from getting cancelled, and it's still as shocking as it was when it first happened. B.I.'s journey in showbiz began at 13, and later on, he eventually ended up joining YG Entertainment and debuting in iKON. In October 2015, iKON's debut song My Type ruled the charts, and in January 2018, B.I.'s genius skills led to iKON's hit song Love Scenario earning the title of the Song of the Year. B.I. even managed to win the Songwriter Award for the song, and it was more than deserved. He was considered to be YG Entertainment's prodigy thanks to his mind-blowing music production skills. He was one of the most respected YG artists. Well, until the scandal happened. In June 2019, a sudden report from Dispatch managed to shake everyone. The report claimed that B.I. was under suspicion of purchasing and using illegal substances dating as far back as August 2016, which left fans shocked to say the least. YG swiftly denied these allegations, assuring everyone that all the iKON members, B.I. included, had been consistently testing negative for any substance use month after month. Even though he hadn't used any substances, B.I. still admitted to trying to purchase them when he was going through a hard time, but said that he had eventually decided against it. He ended up leaving iKON of his own will, and then YG Entertainment terminated his contract. Those years were bad for him. YG, the company he had given so much to, had turned their backs to him, he wasn't a part of iKON anymore, and he was an enemy in the eyes of the public. It didn't matter that he hadn't done anything. The fact that he had tried to buy the substances was a crime big enough for netizens. So, like any celebrity with similar scandals, he ended up facing incredible scrutiny. Due to the controversy surrounding him, television programs that featured B.I. made the decision to exclude him from the final broadcast. JTBC2 edited out B.I. from Grand Budapest, while SBS removed him from Law of the Jungle and Lost Jungle. He was at an all-time low, and as it happens with cases like this, people didn't expect him to make a comeback at all. Because everyone disliked him so much, many believed that he'd never appear in public or release new music anytime soon. That, as we all know, wasn't the case at all, because things really took off for him. After leaving iKON and YG, B.I. continued to be recognized for his contributions to iKON's 2020 mini-album I Decide. He was credited with writing and composing 4 out of 5 songs on the mini-album, including the title track Dive. Then, in September of 2020, B.I. took on a new role as the executive director of IOK Company and launched his own sub-label 131 Label under the company. This was already a sign that he was trying to come back to the public, even though these were only baby steps. The next step he took was being featured on Epic High's Epic High Is Here Part 1 in January of 2021 and releasing his own charity single album Midnight Blue Love Streaming a few months later. B.I. achieved significant milestones with his solo music career, starting with the release of his global single Got It Like That in May of 2021 featuring Destiny Rogers and Tyler Yahweh. This was followed by the launch of his first full-length solo album Waterfall a month later, featuring collaborations with big names in the industry like Ehai and Tablo of Epic High. Notably, the music video for the album's title track Ila Ila broke records by surpassing 12.7 million views on YouTube within 24 hours of its release. B.I. continued to make waves with subsequent releases, including his digital single Lost at Sea Ila Ila 2 in October of the same year, and the first part of his global album project Love or Loved Part 1 in November of 2022. This featured the much-loved collaboration between him, Soulja Boy, and Davida titled BTBT. He also held online and in-person concerts, further establishing his presence in the music industry. His journey continued with the release of his second studio album To Die For in June of 2023, and exciting plans for upcoming projects including Love or Loved Part 2 coming in October and the Love or Die concert tour in Europe. So what we're gathering from this is that B.I. was public enemy number 1 for the public and still managed to launch his own agency and have multiple successful comebacks and even a tour. This has made people curious about how he was able to bounce back from this scandal, pretty easily too. His peers with similar controversies are still shunned by the public, and you can't even mention their names without netizens bringing up what they had done. One of the reasons may be because B.I. is immensely talented. Not saying that the other celebrities who had their lives ruined because of similar scandals weren't skilled, but B.I. has made amazing contributions to the music industry that were recognized by both fans and professionals. This pre-existing talent and the quality of his work allowed some individuals to separate his personal life from his professional career, giving him a chance to rebuild his reputation through his music. BTBT has been unanimously enjoyed by everyone due to its catchy melody, stunning visuals, and amazing choreography that went viral among fans and casual listeners in no time. It also helped that he's an amazing performer, and you can see the dedication he has to his craft in every move. His pre-existing talent and the quality of his work allowed some people to overlook his personal life, giving him an opportunity to restore his reputation through his music, and he has done that wonderfully. Seeing as he is has worked on his former group's music and other artists as well has elevated him in the eyes of the public. Netizens may not like him, but they can't help bopping along to his music. Another reason why he managed to stay afloat and remain a respected artist in the industry are his connections and friendships with his peers. Even after his scandal, B.I. managed to lock in some fantastic collaborations with fellow artists and music producers in the industry. What's really great is that some of these industry peers, and even a few artists from outside the Korea music scene, stood by him and supported him by collaborating on music projects. These collaborations weren't just about making great songs. They sent a strong message of acceptance within the industry and kept him in the spotlight, helping him maintain relevance and credibility. Why would it matter that the Koo comments didn't approve of B.I. when artists like EHI, Tableau, Cold Destiny, Rogers, Pink Sweats, and even Soulja Boy had shown to be very excited at the opportunity to work with B.I.? In showbiz, personal and work connections often mix together, so B.I.'s good friendships with people in entertainment companies, managers, and industry bigwigs who saw his potential for a comeback turned out to be very helpful. These connections led to talks and smart planning for his return, as it seems like they all were trying to figure out how to show him to the public again on various stages and platforms. In the industry, there's an awareness that artists can make mistakes from time to time due to all the pressure they're faced with every day, so there's always room for the idea of giving them another chance to redeem themselves. Those who work in the industry may have seen B.I.'s situation with a more detailed view, centering on his talents and what he could bring to the table as a producer and a musician, rather than focusing on the mistakes he made in his personal life. The last reason we can mention is the way B.I. changed and transformed his image. The most important thing that B.I. did during his scandal was apologize for his actions, or in this case lack thereof, every time the topic came up. Then, through the transformation of his music and image, he took the time to show everyone that he had really changed and wasn't the same person who was involved in the controversy. This transformation was not merely hypothetical, but rather a concrete shift in his creative direction. Sometimes a fresh approach or a new image can be a powerful tool for artists to move beyond their controversies and successfully reconnect with their audience. In B.I.'s case, this transformation signaled his commitment to growth and change, appealing to both his existing fan base and potentially winning over new listeners who appreciated his artistic evolution. But even if some part of the public hasn't forgiven him, former bandmate Bobby certainly has. On September 11th, Bobby shared his thoughts on fan conflicts involving iKON and their former leader B.I. through a post on his personal Instagram. He expressed his understanding of fans' feelings, emphasizing his love and support for B.I. despite acknowledging the negative influence he had on the younger generation. Bobby urged fans to not commercialize the situation and to remember B.I.'s positive qualities, encouraging forgiveness and unity and asking fans to stop the conflict. Bobby didn't clarify that he was talking about B.I. at first, but confirmed it in the comments, discussing B.I.'s decision to leave iKON to avoid burdening the group. Bobby shared that he had forgiven B.I. and still loved him even though he had first felt like B.I. had abandoned the group. Unfortunately, he said he wasn't sure if they'll be collabing again, but emphasized that both B.I. and iKON had their own paths to follow, with love being the central theme. It's heartwarming to see that they're still on good terms after everything that happened, and that B.I. can now be at peace knowing that the iKON members don't hold any negative feelings towards him. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!